Ladies and gentlemen, I am trying desperately to keep up with the workload, but as you can see here, I have literally probably 50 replays I have to go through, along with several of my own. I'm going to tonight be doing one from each of you, which will make about 5 to 7 replays, plus my own. So we're going to have quite a long video. Get your popcorn out and some pop. Or actually, you should get some sugar-free Kool-Aid like I drink, or just water probably would be best. And forget the popcorn and no butter. Maybe just have some sunflower seeds or something. Let's get battle in progress. We are joining Zoe in his M26 Pershing. He got out here fast, man. Look at that. He got all the way through the city. The Pershing looks like, I really like the Patton KR. I'm wondering if I'll like the Pershing. I do have the T20 unlocked, but I never pushed through it. I got it all the way ground out. I think I got it all the way ground out. But I hated it. Wow, look at how far out he pushed. Look at this. Oh, it's a defense. That's why he can do this. Okay, I don't usually play the defense mode. I play either attack or assault. Or standard battle or assault. He's getting whacked in the butt. Where'd they go? So anyway, I got the T20 all the way unlocked, but I hated it, so I dumped it. Speaking of which, I have a replay to show you from Black Chicken of his T20. And sometimes he'll play it when we play together, so... You can tell Zoe is doing a lot of spotting, though, whenever he pops up. I mean, he's basically playing scout for his team, though he's the top-tier tank. They're in the city on the south side, but he's holding a whole bunch of tanks off here, and, the team is not... I don't think they're doing a good job, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is. And he crits. 59's going to push on him. And he tracks both of these guys. And he's doing it on purpose. I'm watching where he's shooting, and he is definitely trying to track these guys. And the reason being is because he has all these tank destroyers back there, and if he can get these guys to stop moving, it makes it a lot easier for him to get for them to hit. So if he can just stop them in their tracks, it makes it so that he can get some nice hits. Here's the Revolorize, the M4A1, super Sherman, used by the Israeli army, from my understanding. It's actually, it's the French decided to set that up, but the Israelis are the ones that actually have used that tank. Somewhere in the back there's a T-34-1 that keeps dinging him. And the Pershing does not have a lot of armor, so he's got to be kind of careful when he pops up. Oh, the gun obviously does a lot of damage, though, and it seems like it loads pretty quick. I'm not sure if it uses the 90 or if it has a bigger gun. The T-34-1 is hull down at this point and hidden. The Revolorize was not ready. This Yag Tiger is causing problems, but now he's got to deal with the Revolorize. He's below the Revolorize's gun depression. Now he's in target range, though. Hopefully he'll get him. He bounced the shot. Lucky, because that Revolorize does about 450 damage when it hits. So he lucked out there that he didn't take more damage. He's got 3 kills so far. And oh, there's a Biss back there, too. He just spotted him. He's getting all these spots. We're losing the city, though. I mean, they gave his team a lot of tank destroyers, which they've got a lot, too, but it makes it really hard when most of your team consists of tank destroyers. And he's out running. Good kill. Good kill, good kill. T-34-3, one of my premium tanks that I have a difficult time running, and you can hear that Zoe does use a lot of lock-on, auto aim, and of course, like all the replays, the auto aim is off. Another kill. So now we have a Top Gun situation. Yeah, the ELC's coming in. Okay, any of those tanks can kill the ELC fairly easily. He's going to let this guy slip in and break his track, and he did get a track. Oh! And unfortunately, Zoe is out of kits. Goes right through the bottom plate. So Jag Tiger 88 should not have pushed out. Oh! Wait a minute, who just killed the... Jag Tiger 88 killed E25. From where? What? Did he shoot him from there? Interesting. Jag Tiger's still alive. He's probably... Nope, he's shooting people the other way. And now the guy doesn't have a kit because he used it up once already. Man, close game. And he's going to damage and track. Damage and track. Goodbye. And so now we're down to a tier 5 scout. And whatever that is on the other side. It looks like a Oni. Let's see, yeah, Oni. It's an O something. Oh my. The Oni is pushing this Jag Tiger 88. Bulldog's going after the ELC. We'll speed things up just a hair. Firing back and forth at each other. Oni's making the moves on the Jag Tiger. And gets clobbered himself. And Zoe's got him in a position where he can hit the weak spots of the Oni. The Oni's pushing forward, trying to get desperately out of there. Okay, I guess about 220, so the 90mm, it seems like. Goodbye. 7 kills. Nice game. Really nicely done. And so here we have the results from that battle. 47,000 credits. Super Unicum game, 14,000. I wish I could post those kind of numbers. Doesn't happen very often. Look at all the spotting damage. Obviously, he's way above everybody on the score. 4,600 actual damage and 1,000 spotting damage, right? And he also blocked 1,700, right? Or no, 880. I'm sorry, 880 blocked. Really, really good game. Excellent playing. Did a good job staying hull down. Just a classic Pershing battle there. Zoe did a really nice job there. So, battle in progress. We join Rave Raccoon in his T110E3 tank destroyer. I don't know. I don't know that I'll ever get to this tank because I couldn't get to the T95. So the T28 just drove it out of me. I got about halfway through the T28 and then was just like, I can't stand this tank anymore. This thing looks slow too, but I'm sure it has really tough armor on the front. Unfortunately, it looks like it also has a really huge commander's hatch, which probably is a weakness, I would imagine. Which seems to be typical on the American tanks. But it's got a huge gun, looks like. Not sure what he's doing here, if he's gonna... Oh yeah, he's gonna peek out. This thing is huge and slow. I love the exhaust on the back. That's a cool looking exhaust. Like a big square. Like. And this poor E100, man. Oh, boom. Where did that guy even go? He like died and exploded down the hill. Nope. Just like me, man. This T-57 Heavy is going to get ripped to shreds out sitting out there. And we're reloading here. Long reload, man. But he gets through. Wow. That's incredible. Boy, that is a long reload. Wow, that hurts. I had no idea the reload was so long on that thing. It's got to be a huge round, though. I've never been... I don't know. You don't see a lot of 103s on there. Or 110E3s, sorry. Yeah, that's a little disappointing. On the side of the turret. Of course, the 4502B is pretty amazing. So I can understand why it didn't go through, but that's a little frustrating even so. He's probably got like 400 penetration. There we go. Oh, 778 damage. I like that. And the team is, well, I don't know. It could go either way, really. It's reloading, hoping to get... Nope, not in time. I guess you just have to... It's just how it goes, you know. He's going to wait and see this guy pops up. Yep, sure enough. Make your mommy cry. And he's only using gold ammo. I would imagine that's because this tank probably primarily uses a oh my gosh, APCR. My brain is... But maybe not, no, because it looks like it has regular APCR rounds too. The girlfriend can't wait any longer and just goes berserk on these guys. Oh. Oh, he did get him. He tagged him. And the girlfriend lights him up. He has to pick a target. Go for the one you can see. I don't know if it was worth... Gold noob arty. Probably not. If they're artillery and they're using gold, they're probably not noobs. His team is completely disintegrated at this point. It's not going well. Not sure what that 45 is hiding from aside from him. I wonder what the view range on this thing is. With that big commander's hatch, it's got to be pretty good. Wow, just a crush. I wonder what the camo is, too. This tank's got to have pretty decent camo value, I would think. It's probably a tank that I would like. It seems, you know, I usually do well with those slower tank destroyers. Don't play them much anymore, though, but I just... I've got so many... The problem is I've got so many tanks in my garage, man. I feel like there's so many that I want to explore, and then I end up, you know, working on certain ones, and... Nice. Spotted, but that's okay, because he can... Oh! Bat chat somewhere down here. So slow. My goodness, this thing is slow. Huge damage, though. And the bat chat's moving in, so this should probably help because they'll get a little more spotting going on. AMX 1390 is pushing into the base. Unfortunately, that artillery is out of view range. And the bat chat gets them. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now it's turning into a win. Very nice. Patient game. Wonder where the other bat chat went. We still have a Foch. We still have a mouse. Obviously, we have the Death Star. I think that's what that B model is. Once again, I'm not super familiar with all the Tier 10 tanks. Bat chat says he's only got 5 rounds of ammo left. How do you? I guess they must not have a ton of ammo. This thing is huge, man. I don't think I've ever had a T110E3 replay, and then this time I got a couple. Mitsu also sent one in. I think I'm going to do a separate Mitsu. We'll get Mitsu one in on here also, but he's given me so many that I probably will do like a Mitsu fever type thing again, because Mitsu's always sending me replays. I've got the millions. And he's a great player. He and TJ are really good players. I like featuring their stuff because it's a good learning experience. Nice. This thing is so slow. I guess coming from the T28 and T95, it's actually pretty fast. It probably feels like 1,000,000 miles an hour. I love the wheels on this thing, man. I love the detail, like the look. It's just a classic looking. I mean, look at those. It looks real. It's really good looking. It's pretty cool stuff. Make light. Make a light. So we're gonna speed things up a little bit. Obviously, we've got nothing going on right here. I'm gonna keep things. Uh-oh. Foch has spotted him, and 2 people hit the Foch. Oh! And he's hit by the Death Star. Almost 1,000 damage. Of course, he does the same, though, so... I guess if you really want to win, you got to run premium ammo. I probably should do that in my M103. I do it in the... I run a lot of premium ammo through the T54, and you really do need it a lot of times. 201 penetration's pretty low, and it gets you up into the 300, I think 330. So, you just have to get used to spending the cash or the silver to make it happen. You run your premium tanks for several battles and then run a couple battles in the T54 and try to make up for the difference in cash flow. Speed this up a little bit. Oh, he spotted again. Probably that FV. Oh! Oh, man. Goodbye. Unfortunately, I think he loads fast. Batchat got him. I think he loads faster than the FE. And what is this mouse doing base camping? Wow, that's got to tick off your teammates. Speed this up a little bit. The mouse has got to know he's coming, but he's stuck now. He can't really move. No, he's looking the other way. Oh, he's got the Jagdpanzer. Poor mouse. Boom. Mouse is a pretty slick-looking tank, and he shot at the commander's hatch, but didn't go through, so now he's done for. He knows it's over. What are you gonna do? Kaboom! Must be nice to penetrate a mouse. You got to get to tier 10 to be able to do it. And so with that, slow but deadly. Look at all this damage. You even got a lot of spotting damage. Obviously, high caliber, tank sniper, first class mastery badge. Just an incredible game. If we look at the score, he was top on the list. Almost 6,000 damage, just shy 1,000 experience. And he also did, he blocked 2,500. And he also, let's see, 1,300 damage spotting. Because of the Batchat was working with him. Just a great game. Rudy! 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 We are joining Rosignol, or Rossi as we call him, in the Rudy. And I have a Rudy replay to share with you also. Ram him. Ram him. Ram him. Oh, he got away. Oh. Guy almost gets away with murder. He crashes, though, with his little bits of health. Oh, motor taken out. Ouch. I didn't hear the dog barking, so he doesn't have his guy fully upgraded either. I love my Rudy, though. Yeah, I have a replay to share with you from mine, too. Not as good as this one, but it's still good. So, this tank is going to be on sale for the entire month of May. I'm sure this replay fever is going to get up before May is over, so you get to see 2 in a row because I'm going to share one of my Rudy replays with you. Well, that's why he's going so slow. He's got no motor. Rudy is fast and agile. Rudy also has a pretty good gun. Rudy has the dog that barks when you get spotted, if you have 6th Sense, 100%. I do not have it yet, but I'm getting close. I think I'm at like 80 or 85%. Ooh, XP! But the Rudy's got a great gun. I mean, really, if you like the T-34-85, and I love it, you're going to love Rudy. It's not my winningest tank, and in fact, I don't win very often in it, but I always do well. It's weird. I seem to get really crappy teams with the tank. Blame the team. But I mean, I have super Unicum games in it, and I still lose. So I don't know why that happens with some of my tanks, but Rudy is one of those where... and the T-34-85 was pretty bad for me, too. But I always did well with it. You'll see. but it is a great tank. And so you will be able to get the entire Berlin Quartet once again. They haven't offered the whole quartet as a solid piece or solid unit since last year when they first released it. So once again, the quartet will be available for an entire month. Sorry, I'm bonked my mic. It's cold in my house. I'm putting a cover on. It's getting chilly here. They haven't released the pack for about a year, but they've sold them individually. So he's got 3 kills. He's really the only guy on his team right now that's alive that has any kills. But it's good because they're winning. Oh, there goes the M6. So you'll be able to get this tank, the Cromwell B, the ISU 122S, and the IS-2. And they're all worth it. Every single one of them is amazing. The Cromwell B is basically the same thing as the Cromwell. The Rudy is the exact same thing as the T-3485. Some of the stats are a little bit different, but the tanks play almost exactly identically. I love them. They're great. The IS-2 is the IS, obviously. And the SU-122S, or the ISU-122S, is very much like the SU-152, but it has slightly better frontal armor, and it's a little bit larger as far as its chassis is concerned, so you have to be a little bit more careful. But once again, that harder armor helps you out. In fact, it's basically an ISU. It's an ISU chassis with a 122 millimeter cannon, is really what it is. That's why they call it the ISU 122. So it's slick. I really like it. I don't know where that guy's sitting that he can't be seen, but good for him. And it's turning into kind of a stalemate right now. And they're slowly killing people off, though we've lost the other side. He can't get a shot on that Achilles. I don't know why you'd name a tank Achilles. It's like asking for trouble. Achilles is known for what? Having a weak spot in his heel and getting his heel. You know, he was a giant, I believe, is how the story goes. Or maybe he wasn't. He's a warrior, though, and he had his weak spot was his heels, and so they cut his Achilles tendon. That's where that comes from, and he was able to be killed at that point. So I don't know why you'd name a tank after a character with weak ankles, but I guess makes sense to the British for some reason. Let's call this tank after, I don't know. I guess it's like calling a tank, Samson or something. People do it. And when you think of Samson, you think of strength. But then again, Samson, how did he die? Well, they cut his hair and he lost his strength. His strength was in his hair. Somebody can refresh my memory on the Achilles story. Because I don't remember the exact details. I just know something. That his heel was his weak spot, or his ankle. His Achilles tendon. And that's where that comes from. So Rossi's sticking back with the Crommy. Unfortunately, these guys are going to get surrounded. A lot of Type 58s in this match. They're on both teams. And a T-3045, so we got like 6 on that same chassis. They're all running the... And of course, the T-3485 is and the T-34 are very prolific tank frames. They're all over the world. Many communist countries used them early on. Oh, the Achilles is moving in, getting really aggressive. Not the best idea, I don't think. And he gets wiped out. I should be able to move into that line because I have the Tier 6 Firefly. Oh, artillery gets a nice hit on Rossi. He needs to get out of there. Thankfully, there's only 2 tanks left, except for artillery. So once they can get this Type 58 out of position. There he is. Now he's available to be shot. And Rossi's gun is busted. It's busted. Oh, behind you! Guy thankfully missed. That could have been a huge hit. What is their Lux doing, man? Just sitting in pace. It's probably didn't load in, huh? Looking for the tracks. Nice move. This G100's gotta be pissed. Dang it! Oh, and the Bison takes the kill. That jerk. Type 58 still is alive. So now it's time to move this up and crush the Type 58. I don't know why the OI thought he should go around. That was like, what? Just push the guy. Crush him. Oh, and the Type 58 gets the hit. Rusty loses the gunner, or drive. Was it gunner or driver? I couldn't see it. It happened too fast. He's probably still looking the other way. He didn't get to move. Oh, that's the broken gun right there, man. Boom. All right, Rusty, go get him. Ruff, ruff. Send Rudy to victory. The Bison is going to spot. We got the other Type 58 moving up. Once again, the Type 58 has a faster firing gun, but it doesn't have as much penetration and it doesn't do as much damage. So they end up kind of balancing out. I kind of prefer the Type 58's gun, but you know, in certain situations, it just depends. At longer distance situations, I would much rather have Rudy's gun because that penetration, obviously, you lose penetration over time or over distance. So good, nice job, great job, Rossi. And so we have a victory. Tons and tons of damage dealt. Look at all these hits, man. 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. I mean, it's like 30 hits. Obviously, Rossi did 3,300 damage for 1,500 experience. 5 kills, 44,000 income. Yeah, 33 shots fired, 25 direct hits, and also 411 spotting damage. Excellent game, man. Just a top. We're joining a battle in progress. Here I am running around with Invader Dim and Bullmeister. Invader Dim is from my clan, and then Bullmeister is one of his friends. And we have a very high tier game for poor little Rudy. But I'm going to show you. Rudy's got some good stuff, man. So we're going to go against all these tier 8 tanks and miss. It's not what I was exactly going for. But I did my best to harass the enemy team. Unfortunately, our team just wasn't up to the challenge. And like I said, this happens to me quite a bit in this little tank. Now, my teammates took 2 scouts. I don't know. I guess it's wise, but at the same time, I'm not a huge fan of like doing triple scout platoons. So I think it was good that I had this tank. But we still got, you know, bottom tiered because they were scouts. And they both died. Oh, wait, no. Bullmeister was in a KV-3. Never mind. Okay. So Invader was the only one that took one. And he's usually pretty good with the scouts. And I got this Jag Tiger looking the other way. And didn't get the kill, unfortunately. Artillery is wise to my location. But I'm going to keep pecking at these guys. And I bounced somebody. Not sure who that was. I think it was the CDC. There he is way off there in the distance. And I'm just going to wiggle around a little bit and wait till I kind of disappear because I know I've been spotted. And the artillery is obviously aiming this way. So I was hoping to get in there and kill their artillery. But I don't think I end up spotting him. But here's a KV-3 sitting out here. And our team has just completely been demolished already. So it's been like, not even 4 minutes into the game, and over half our team is dead. And, you know, you just get disappointed when you see this. That's okay, though. I'm doing my job. Oops, missed. Not sure if that was a hit or not, but somebody kills that. Right after that, the CDC dies, so... And he's looking at this poor guy. Look at that shot. How far he missed. And I'm thinking, do I go after the artillery? We have all these guys over here on base. What can I do? And I don't really, at this point, I don't really know what to do. I mean, it's like, I'm not going to stop any of those tanks at all. And we've got guys coming in from the other side, so it's not like our guys are going to be able to easily cap. Maybe I should have fired on this T-25. I don't know. We definitely were going to lose. I'm thinking, well, if I can get back to cap, I was going to try to help them kill that dude. And then maybe start firing on these guys to draw them away from the base. But they're capping. So I'm thinking, well, maybe if I get back to base, I'll be able to put one into them and stop the cap. So I'm running by on the back, hoping not to get spotted. I'm running a little high on the ridge. That's probably bad. I should have gone a little bit further back, but I was trying to get there quickly and see what's going on. It's like, well, I'll help this guy with the T-29. Duh. I missed. And I'm starting to get hit. Oh! Yeah. Bad move on my part. What I should have done was just kept going. Not that it really mattered, but... yeah, and the CDC says it for all of us. Blankety blank. I mean, what do you do? Right? They don't even bother finishing the cap, because... And I'm the last guy on the team. I'm like, oh boy. Bunch of heavies. They're all moving my way. What do I do? It sucks being good. Not great. Rally time. Yeah. I said, yeah, me too. He's like, I did my part. I'm like, yep, me too. I'm just getting hunted down now. Like the little Rudy I am. So, the Rudy can't overcome all situations, unfortunately. And I spot these two guys. I'm like, oh, great. T-29, trying to keep moving. And the T-34 appears out of nowhere and kills me. Oh, well. And so, you know, not too bad of a result there. I got a Super Unicum game. Not as good as the other one. Only 39,000 brought home. But still, I think that was a good effort. And I came in second place on the team. Coming from the very bottom of the list. That's not too bad. 1670 damage, 500 experience. Of course, the VK doubled it. But he did do his part for sure. 34,000 income. Blocked 1,200 damage, which is quite surprising. 300 spotting damage. And then 1,600 once again for myself. So, great game. Too bad we... Battle in progress. We joined Mitsutayu. Killing a martyr. In his A20. A tank that I hated. I hated the A20. It actually turns out it's a pretty decent scout. You can see here Mitsu's already got his first kill. Guns all over the place. There he goes. Now we're getting in range. Oops. Oh man, look at all these artilleries, dude. What the frick? Oh, and he gets a hit, but drifts into the dirt. That's a nice turn. A little drift action. Yeah, almost flipped over there. He's gonna kill his Panzer D. Oh! Oh, he takes a huge hit. Fun little tank, man. T-28. He's going to just keep firing and driving, looking where he's driving. I've never seen anybody do this. That's pretty cool. Now he wants to make sure he doesn't hit the Su-85, so he's looking. His team is just mopping up. The Sow, worst tank destroyer in the game. Almost. Yeah, no, pretty much. Mitsutayu's mayhem of Top Gun action. This guy, he's just tearing it up. There's no artillery left to kill, you know. If he can get his hands on those... I mean, maybe he can get a Top Gun out of this, though. Lee is done. Well, his chances of getting a top gun are getting thinner. Covenanter, no cap. Oh, too late. Cap. And the world's fastest replay. He gets a mastery badge, bruiser, fighter, and fire for effect, of course. Tons of spotting damage. Look at this. I mean, just 898 experience, 838 damage, 4 kills, and 3 awards. Mitsu, as usual, just excellent gameplay. Ladies and gentlemen, battle in progress. We have Bobby in his Firefly again. You'll recognize him from the last episode. He loves this tank, and I do too. I probably should play it more, because it does lead to some cool British tank destroyers. Got him! Now that I've been playing for a while, I don't know why, my game starts to get, my replays, if I fast forward replays a lot, they start to get jumpy like this, and I don't really know what the problem is, but I then have to reboot my computer to get rid of it. Now, I haven't been having the World Takes frame rate issue that I had before. Whoa! Nice rack. Headless easy too. Very nice. But nice. I've never seen anyone use this position before. It's actually working. Oops. So where he's getting hit from. Somewhere strange. Yeah, I don't know why my game is getting so choppy. Oh well, that is what it is. Anyway, the Firefly leads to, I think you go right to the Archer from the Firefly, and then from there you go up to the Challenger and the Cremator and the Killer and the Super Duper Thingamajigger. I don't know what the names are. I know there's, I think that leads to the Death Star eventually, but it's, ooh, T-25 AT. Nice. I didn't think he would pen that. The T-25 AT is pretty good frontal armor when it's sloped back like that. Oh. This KB1S asks for death. And kind of gets away with it, to be honest with you. He got off pretty easily there, considering he just waltzed across the middle of the entire map in front of everybody. Oh, there he is again. Enemy is hit. Yep. I don't know what he's thinking. Whoops. Nope, miss. He's lining up to take a shot, but gets killed before he can. And we have a Tog moving in here. Be careful. Tog's getting pretty dang close. Oh, I think the OI is making a mistake pushing up that hard, but oh, look. Hey. Hey there, friend. Aw. Yeah, the 100M has pretty good frontal armor. You have to keep pounding away at him and hopefully get a hit, but no dice. They killed the Tog. Ah, he gets him. And time to look at this. Wow. This OI, big mistake going out there by himself. Not sure what he hit, but he did hit. Must have broke his gun. Nice job. Oh! Oh! Look at all these tanks. 85's wiped out. Man, I mean his team is doing everything they can possibly do to lose, but yeah, no, you gotta move too fast. And the OI finally has not gone down yet. The KV-85 is doing a little dance. And he still didn't get the OI. Got a 3,000. The other guy that was behind the OI just got pecked. And the KV-85 finally kills the OI, and we have artillery coming around the horn. Odd move on the artillery's part, but yeah, just an odd team. Got a Fox in the hen house here. T-37. Gonna be going after the artillery, so Bobby's gonna back in here and I don't know if I'd back in there, but nope. And wow, nice shot from the GW. Really nice shot. That the T-25 AT is still out there. And their team is moving as a fist down the other side. KV-85 is moving up. And Bobby responds. You know that artillery is going to be out there somewhere, too. He's probably looking to fire on any spotted artillery. This AMX is getting out of there. KV-85 does not know that Bobby's here yet, but unfortunately for the Firefly, it does not have a decent rate of fire. It needs, in my opinion, it could be a second faster with the damage rolls that it gets. So I guess they're kind of, I don't know, they work on that and kind of figure out what's the best for it, but it seems like it should get just nice bounce. Like real low damage there. Just a hair more damage, but I guess he's doing pretty good. Oh, T-25 AT gets a big hit. Come on, AMX. Back him up. Oh, another one. Oh, they got him. They got the T-25, so he can back up now. Oh, oh no! This 85's got... Yeah, this is what happens to me whenever I fire on a tank that has like low health. I bounce like the next 17 shots. Trax ate it. Yeah, typical. And the AMX takes him out. The other MX misses. Oh, and no, he doesn't do it. I thought he was going to ram him. Nope. Boom. Goodbye. Awesome game, Bobby. Very nice job. 5 kills. Great job. And so Bobby comes in on the top this time. 1,800 damage even. 980 experience even. 5 kills. Very nice game. Very, very nice game. And that just shows that that tank is just a great sniper. It really does a good job hanging back and sniping from the back. That's what it's designed. Battle in progress. We join Tango 6 in his Tier 10. No, T10. Tier 9 heavy tank. The replacement for the IS-8. A tank that I have not run yet. I have one. I just chose not to run it yet. I will eventually. Probably sooner than later. I'm just kind of scared of it, honestly. Just being honest. I don't do so well on Tier 9. And I don't really have 3 million credits either to spend on a tank at this time. I am starting to save up again. I had 4 million credits, but I spent them on the a couple different tanks. I got the Cromwell finally. I got the Chi-2 back because I'm going to try to finish that tank. Oh, 838 damage. Is that the normal damage for that gun? Because that was huge. His girlfriend's kicking butt. And their whole team is dead. Sometimes I'm shocked at how bad these teams are. I mean, I'm interested in this tank. It looks like it's fairly mobile. Looks like the armor is fairly decent. The gun looks like it's great. Obviously, it's a Russian tank. I mean, to me, the M103 is full of holes. I love the M103, but I get penetrated in that thing all the time. And even when I have a good battle, it's like people penetrate that top plate of my M103 all the time. All the time. Like every time I play it, I get at least 1 or 2 penetration shots on my top plate. And I try to keep the hull down, but the turret's got that huge weak spot on top too. I just don't feel like it's a good tank. This tank looks like it's a little bit better, especially now that they've buffed it and you know, changed it a little bit. It seems like it's going to be a great tank. However, it probably still has that weak lower plate, but it just looks like a mean tank. Obviously, the end game being the IS-7. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Speed things up a little bit till we get into the action. Oh, and the action shows up. We have a bulldog that's going to start picking on this leopard. These guys are trying to cap it out and not doing it. Oh my gosh. And so the entire team is dead except for the couple artilleries down in the corner and the 3 of the guys here. The WZ running around. The leopard gets hit again, and so the cap is forestalled. And the enemy team is rolling in to stop the cap. This little scout tank has given up trying to push. Oh, get under that gun. Oh, oh. Stupid RH. Oh, and he hits the ground. I've done that before. Very frustrating. But it backs him out, so whatever. They're not going to cap at this point. The Panther's calling for help, like there's anybody left to help. Leopard PTA gets the RH. I love when artillery does that. It's like, there's nobody there to help you. Help. Yep, and he's going to stick with this PTA. Oh, takes a huge hit from that T-10. Get that gun down. Fire. Boom. Nice. He hit him right on the point, man. It still went through. For me, that would have been a bounce. Always. And so the next T-10 is moving in. Unfortunately, it sounds like that leopard just got hammered. And the T-10 misses. Tango 6, a little bit of luck. Oh, he gets shot by the... No, IS-3A, okay. Well, you better back down, yeah. Don't want that BL-10 whacking on you. Now, I don't know if this tank gets... I think this tank gets the next gun up. I don't think it's... Obviously, you start with the BL... Or the BL-9, I mean. Bye. So now they're on the defensive. But they can do it. I think the PTA is thinking about going to get the artillery, but he calls them back and says help, and I think that's smart. You don't want to face 2 tanks alone. You need to have a second gun to help you, even if they are a tier lower. The Luva has a good gun. Oh, nice. Oh, I don't know why it's hesitating like that. Interesting. And IS-3 is now in big trouble. And so these guys basically just save the game. Tink. Yeah, the IS-3 is not going to be getting through that. Boom! The 7 kills, game saved. Oh! Yeah, that's just enough to piss you off. Why don't you go kill them? Sorry, did I say piss? Tick. Yeah, these guys did a nice job working together. He picked up the leopard. Not a clan mate or anything like that, but these guys stuck together and did a good job. Now it's time to find this cancer that's hidden somewhere on the map. Clickers. I know. We were talking about this earlier on my channel. There's a lot of prayer that goes into playing artillery. Because you're pretty much at the mercy of RNG. And there's the AMX. It's going after the leopard. He'll never hit him. 8 kills. Can we make it 9? Maybe. The leopard probably wants some blood. 9 kills. Nice. I got to get this tank. Oh, I am inspired now. That's what I call a display of awesomeness. Leopard PTA and the T10. Doing a great job. Obviously Top Gun, Radley Walters for killing more than 8 tanks, Fire for Effect, Duelist and Bruiser, first class mastery badge. If you look at the team score, he's going to be on top, of course. Almost 4,000, well, 3,500, 3,700 damage, 2,000 experience. Awesome game, Tango 6. Battle in progress. We joined Black Chicken 452 in his T20. Now, I played a lot of games with Black Chicken in his T20. He does a pretty good job. He hates the tank. Doesn't hate it, but he's like, I'm like, is it good? He's like, nah. But he'll make it work. I can guarantee it. You know, it does do a lot of damage for a Tier 7. It actually seems to have one of the bigger guns for a Tier 7 premium, or non-premium tank. The other Tier 7 tanks all have lower damage guns, except for the T-34-1. Unfortunately, it doesn't really have any armor to speak of, and that's one of the problems with this tank. This stupid Panzer IV, it's like, what are you doing, dude? Oh, yeah, you can see he's getting penetrated everywhere. And that's pretty much my experience with this tank. But the gun is pretty wicked. He's trying to stay under that Panther's gun. And he's doing a good job of it. Oh! And this Panther is in the way once again, or the 4H. Panzer. The hill's getting a little crowded, and his team is losing pretty hard, too. And he bounces. Unfortunately, it's a little bit low pen. It's not super low, but it's like 170. And that's typical for that tier, you know. I think the Russian guns are about like 181 or something like that on the same tier. KV-13 being lower. Oh, and these guys. Panzer 4H is getting in the Tiger's Tiger's way, too. I mean, they're just... He seems to like to get in people's way. Tiger takes a huge hit. That's what's it's from. We got an IS-1 or an IS-1. Oh, man. Shot in the butt. And they are overrun at this point. Shot again. T-34 ripping him up. IS. Misses, thank goodness. Lucky right there, man. Oh. And the ELC's got him spotted. Oh, and ELC misses. Black Chicken just seems to have the luck of the Irish, man. I know he's... he just... Look at this. Okay, now the guy's going to run him around a little bit. And he gets the dude. So now it's time to... Whoops! Watch his teammates die. It looks like... Oh, the IS fires for some reason. That was a bad move. Is this IS running the 122? Yeah, he is. He's running the 122. It looked like the 100mm for a little bit, but now it's not looking quite like that. T-34 is coming up the hill after him. Not too much to worry about. The T-34 is going to have a difficult time doing much damage, though he was hitting him before and doing some damage, so don't know if he's loading gold or what the deal is, but he's keeping him spotted, and that's definitely not what you want. Oh, he's going to try to push. Oh, and the Stug takes out the 122-44. That's a big win for their team right there, because that 122-44 was nasty. The IS is in bad shape. The 122-44 was in... Oh! The T-34 lets his guard down for a second to see what the Panzer 4H is doing, and it cost him his life. T-67, or Hummel, actually takes out the Panzer IV. Not sure what that IS was looking at, but it didn't look like he was looking up here. And maybe he was. He was facing the wrong way, though. All the dead tanks show up. Everybody's dead. We got a 304, which could be a problem. Kill Artie. Yeah, you think? I don't know if I'd... Yeah. Where did this IS go? What? Well, it was sneaky. Bye. Oh! And that's the problem with this gun. It's not very accurate. It takes a long time to aim and a long time to load. And that killed it for me. And the IS takes out... Oh, man. Man alive. I don't think... Oh no! Black chicken! No! Morons. That's the BS. He gets them. Morons. This is what we get. These are the idiots that are on the server. Black Chicken has an amazing game. Tears the enemy apart. Has one unlucky moment. And he's an idiot. He's a moron. Run him over. Oh, yeah! Well, say what you will about artillery, but that guy was good. Oh, yeah. With the top score, the Hummel. Hang on. Oh, no, Black Chicken. Sorry, the Hummel came in second place. Black Chicken did almost 3,000 damage. Typical, you know, Cody. It's kicking butt. BC, you freaking rock. Battle in progress. We have Balcora in the AMX 50 Foch, which is the Tier 9 tank destroyer. Interestingly, they must not have great camo because I never see players using camo on them. And to me, I would think that you would want camo on, you know, a tank destroyer. But like I said, he's got camo net, but camo paint, I rarely ever see painted Foches. Wonder why that is. Balcora, let me know. But yes, it's just it's a cool tank. It's one of those lines that I probably will never finish. I kind of got partway there and then gave up. I gave up at the ARL V36, I think, the Tier 6. I just couldn't push through it. It's not that it was bad or anything. I just didn't like it. After the bathtub was such a great tank destroyer, and look at his teammates pushing the M103. Lorraine's going to go after him. Possibly. Oh, the M103 is giving him a licking. Honestly, kind of a low roll for a Tier 9 tank destroyer. It's a little disappointing to see it pull up 300. However, it does reload really fast. But you know what? At Tier 7, the SU-1 or the SU-122-44 and the SU-152, ISU-122S, those all reload just as fast and do the same amount of damage. So here to be at Tier 9 and being doing the same kind of thing, it's a little bit aggravating. I'd like to see him be able to do a lot more damage. But it is what it is. Oh, and their artillery buddy just bought the farm. Got a Bat Chat racing around. There's a Lorraine 40T out there still. He's kind of just hiding out. And his teammate takes out the... handily, I should put in there. Jagdpanzer E swearing, WTF. And the other artillery is gone. Centurion's getting away with murder here. Not for long, though. Because we have Foch inbound. Oh, yeah. And, uh-oh. Where's he going? He's got a T-10 coming in. There's a 1390 back here somewhere. He's looking for the 1390. Yeah, he knows. 1390's gonna go home crying to mommy. And, oh, the 40, whoops. No protect. What? I don't know if the guy's mad or sad or happy or what the deal is. Yeah, you know, like I said, this gun is lackluster. Now, the Foch has pretty decent frontal armor. I hate running up against him, but it can be aggressive. And look how quickly it moves. It's pretty fast moving. It's not pretty fast backing, though. Unfortunately, being here, he's in arty territory, so he's trying to get around the corner here. And putting his front to him so the guy can't hit. He's got help from a T-54. T-54 becomes the prime target. And he bounces. T-54 gets him. Wow. So we're 3-on-2. Unfortunately. And this reminds me of a battle that I just had. We'll put it at the end. And the T-10 is upset because all these people died. That's what happens. It's a game. Sometimes we get mad. Honestly, a game this close, I wouldn't be getting mad because these guys have all done a good job. T-54 is going after the Yag Tiger. If it were me, I'd be scared because they always kill me. Oh, and the Yag Tiger gets a hit in. T-54 is pushing too hard and too fast. And gets himself killed because he's... That was stupid. He should have stayed with the Foch. So now it's 3-on-1. I don't know if it's that bad. I don't know if he needs to uninstall, but he made a mistake. And you never take on a Yag Tiger by yourself. I'm not going to read that one. But it was stupid on his part. Yeah, it was a fail. I agree. They all know he was an idiot. So, Balcora could take this. The Yag Tiger is the biggest concern. The artilleries, they're a pretty big concern too. I don't know why my swear blocker's not working. I've been contemplating turning comments off. Well, they don't know where he is, but he don't know where they are either. If he starts killing the artillery, I mean, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. So we'll speed up here. He's going to rush back. Looking at his base, which I think is wise. They're running out of time. Okay, so we're going to slow it down. There's the Yag Tiger up on the hill. Now, is he spotted? Probably not. The Yag Tiger's coming straight at him, hoping to get the spot. So that he can light him up for artillery. Well, it's wise. Yeah, he's trying. If he can get the jump on this Yag Tiger and stay in motion, he's good now for a little bit. Oh, yeah. And there's both of them fired, so it's going to be about a minute before he has to worry about them again. We'll speed time up a little bit here. And, yeah, 8x. Oh, yeah. And he knew he was going to be over here. Oh, and the guy fires. And misses. And so now he's looking for the other guy. The other guy's a slow mover, so I think it's a GW, isn't it? Oh no, object, sorry. Russian object. Interestingly, like I would have pushed through. I'd be afraid the guy would come after me, but I guess at this point the guy probably doesn't know where he is with his camo rating. And there he is. Object shows up. Oh, yeah! And he whiffs it into the ground. Poor artillery players. If that were me, he would have killed me. That's just the way things roll for me. Come to your death. At least the guy tried. And so despite all the raving lunacy on the part of the T-54, who did mess up and wasn't willing to admit it, why'd you have to YOLO? That's what he called this, which is true. The guy did. The guy totally YOLO'd. You stay together. Two guns are better than one. Anyway, the point is, Balcour dominated this game, and he basically saved this game. So we had a very nice game, and we have 4,900, so basically 5,000 damage, 3 kills, 1,299 experience, 10,000 take-home, non-premium. That's pretty good. Okay, it was Bud Auto 73. So there we go. He says, hey, V blue, David blue. Sorry, I can't type. Of course, it's not easy to type V blue guitar while you're tanking. So anyway, we'll play this game, but there's poor Bud in his T20, and I'm going to have to run into him. Unfortunately, we run into each other, and it doesn't end well for him. The 112, I'm liking it. It is, once again, it takes you side scrape, basically. There's poor Bud right there. And he gets a good hit on me back, though. His number is 73, so I wonder if he was born in 73. But if you watch this video, let me know if you were born in 73, because that's the year that I was born also. I was born at the very tail end of 1973. I am 42 years old. And so we're clearing them out. I'm going to side scrape my way to glory here, at least so I think. Nope, no side scraping here, man. Boom, and I get a lucky bounce off that comet. Oh, and the artillery takes a huge hit. Breaks my track and breaks my gun, so I'm just backing out of this area. Don't want to have anything to do with that artillery. Unfortunately, the Chi-2's in my way. It's funny, the Chi-2 looks like a small tank, but when you compare it to like this tank, it's actually pretty large. And I'm thinking, yeah, our Tiger just pulled out in the same place I did, and the artillery hits him. He gets the same smackdown. I'm trying to get a spot to shoot from. Everybody's taking up all the spots. I gotta be careful. Once again, I've got my side armor exposed. Draw a shot from the robot, and he misses. Bud is still down there, and I'm just trying to get across here so I can get up and get my armor working. So far, the game's pretty even. My tank is pretty beat up already, but that's one of the things with the Chinese tanks you got to get used to. They just get whooped. They get torn up pretty easily. The EZ-8 takes a shot, misses. Of course, the EZ-8 just does not have the penetration. And Bud breaks my track. He's done a lot of module damage to me. He's broken my track. He's broken my gun. I think the EZ-8 just kicked the bucket, but maybe not. So it looks like we've got this area, you know? I mean, we're dominating now in this section. Smiles, he says tracked. Oh! I get a big hit into Bud. And the campers are getting yelled at. And they are. They're camping. So I see the comet, and I'm like, well, if I can get rid of Bud. Sorry, Bud. Bye. I can crush this Easy 8. It's looking good, right? I mean, like, everything looks pretty good. If I push up, I'm thinking of getting across and hit this guy. I don't want to shoot him, but I'd rather just ram him. But I'm going to have to shoot him. Because he backs away and I miss! Oh no! But my teammate gets him and I'm thinking, okay, good. I got a Skoda with me. I got a Tiger with me. Things are good. Whoop, there goes the Skoda. Things are not looking so good. The Tiger doesn't have any health and I'm thinking, well, oh, racked, gun broken, track damaged. Oh no, E25. Well, at least I bounced a shot from him. Oh no, Tiger won. Oh no. Screwed. Oh, Tiger 1 hits me again, and I'm done for. I can't even reload. It's just taking forever. I'm trying to get into cover, and the E25 gets the very butt end of my tank. We did go on to lose this battle. But, you know, the 112, once you get out in the open, you're screwed. It doesn't have any armor, per se. But if you can side scrape, it's really strong. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. I thought Bud would get a kick out of seeing himself. So, anyway, have a good night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you for being part of my channel. I am glad you guys are here and enjoying these videos. I will see you on the battlefield. Have a great night.